Hello, welcome back. Last time I cleaned up some old business, and everything behind me is all done, and all I have left is 2 levels in broadcast. So new territory. Using this mechanic, let's see what we're in for. This is Telekinesis. Bring it closer. Telekinesis is what I've been using this entire time. Alright. Uh-oh. This is enormous. Oh boy, I'm getting Civ vibes here. Okay, so I did a puzzle kind of like this where I carved up a block like this into an S shape, and that was important. I'm not sure yet why I'm going to want to do that. Okay, so who's out of the way most? If I'm pushing this in here, I'd better have something filling up that space. And if I'm pushing that, I am not going myself. So, like, if these 2 momentum blocks could both be flung simultaneously in there, it would demolish everything. I also note that single pushes, it has to be momentum. Momentum is required because a single push here would drop this pin down in there. And that would lock it in place. Okay, so momentum must be involved in pushing this. Conspicuously, there are 2. There's a lot of pluses and minuses, so I can manufacture more, maybe. Okay, the broadcast thingies, here and here. I am absolutely forced to push right, thereby losing access to some stuff here. However, maybe I could first do some other stuff. Is there a way I could split this such that I could sneak it through there? And what? And what's all this? Okay, so I have to bring a broadcast in here, which means I do absolutely have to prevent this. Because once that's pushed to the right, this fortall is locked in here. I can push it down, sure, and then right and left. And then there are these two. Like, what? Okay, so this structure requires 2 1x1 blocks. Plus a 1x1 that's a broadcast block. So maybe the other one of these could also be a sacrifice here, so I just need another 1x1 carved off of this block, I guess, somehow. So plus plus, minus minus, minus minus. This is kind of the main thrust of the puzzle, but there are like a lot of things that are particularly out of the way. So it feels like the first lock I have to pick is this one. The one that makes this way too tall when I push it in here. Like, something has to bond to those. But I don't want it to be this. Although... Now, what about the idea... Yeah, I do have an idea. I don't think it's possible. But I was thinking, like, what if I let this happen? Okay, for one thing, that loses me the momentum, dude. Yeah, and I can't move down until... Okay, yeah, no, that is clearly a failure state for many reasons. I was thinking I could do that, finagle this up through there somehow, bond to the left side of it, bond to the right side of it, use a minus, and then have 2 separate thingies. I guess it'd have to be this one. So I could push over and liberate both, and have an extra broadcast block there, but also 2 separate ones from that. I'm not convinced this is the wrong move. It might actually be right, because, like, something of that size going in here would be fine, so maybe I just sacrifice this and make a taller one here? What I don't know is what I'm doing with that. Theory. constructing something that I can insert in there and push that left. Therefore, this would come out, I'd be able to access it with my body, push it down, picking this lock, and then I put like a momentum block in there or something. Well, probably not that. Insert a piece of this in there, and what? Okay, to push this left, I'd need something that's probably, well, I don't know, let's try some stuff. Then I can avoid touching those pluses. No, I can't. Yeah, and I have to, okay, well, yeah, those are in the way. I guess I can, I guess I can do this. Or actually, let's do it this way. Alright, so I'll use this up to get it out of the way. No, that's no good. Okay, actually, those handles may come in handy. I don't know what to do with you. I'm gonna park you down here for now. Alright, so I have some shapes. This J right here needs another trim, but if it gets another trim, it can then kinda go where I want. Sorta. I need to be inside it, and I can't really arrange that. So if that were to go 2 to the right, and then down, and then I don't know. Well, okay, let's cut a hole. That's gonna make it the wrong shape for this. It's already the wrong shape for this. That can't get in there. Oh yeah, this is totally another sieve, isn't it? Okay, well let's do some pretending at least. Perfect, I did it. Puzzle solved. What? Nope. I'm trying to come up with a backstop that I can use for getting this over and then not losing every... Oh, well. Okay. I don't think I understand my tasks. But I also think I probably need to just work with things for a bit to begin to understand them. So this reverse C shape. Let's see, is there a way I can make it different? No. Well, alright, so if I preserve a plus, which I can't do. Can I? Maybe I can. Hold on, maybe I can. Alright, so you just... I don't know. Now it's stuck. And that's just a stuck. Well, okay, let's bond here instead. That at least lets me push horizontally after having done this, and that lets me push vertically after having done that. So I can break out a piece of this. Oh, well, don't do that. Or at least pretend that can still be used. Okay, so everything's accessible. With this plus, I might be able to make that longer. However, this is in the way. That will not do. And also, I can't make this longer and get it through there. No, this is non-viable. Okay. And I think it would have been anyway. So how much verticality would I need for this theoretical move I want to do to poke this to the left? And hold on, would that be a useful move? Let's say I could construct a manipulation device that lets me poke this to the left. This moves left, this moves left. I can come here, I shove that down one. And then nothing really happens. This is stuck in a corner until I push this right. The only place to push it right puts it where those pluses are. Well, I guess that's when I put some little 1x1 or something through here to bond those pluses to make it safe to push that right. That doesn't make it safe, though, because that's going to lose me this block. Maybe that's okay, because if this is too tall... Well, but I need these pluses... Oh dear. Okay, but that gives me maybe one block of space to push this one more to the right. I need 2 blocks. So no matter what I do, this thing is getting shoved. Is that true? Is there a theoretical way I could save this from getting shoved when something comes through here? Don't think so. No, I really do not think so. I'm never getting into this chamber until that's out of the way. Where do I even start? Like, seriously. This is the second last puzzle in the game. It's appropriate it would be this. Last puzzle's probably going to be even scarier. What can I touch from here? Ball, sideways 8, broadcast that would bond, broadcast that would bond the same way. Thing that makes an unpleasant noise, and that's it. Like, the closest thing to a maybe plausible task that I can do that would maybe get me closer to something, maybe, is to push this left. Alright, so in theory, how would that happen? This is a 3-wide gap. This is a 4 tall, so that C shape that I had going down here, maybe with like a bite taken out of the top instead of the bottom, comes through there. How does it go down and how does it go left? Both of those are open questions. I think it would go... I think nothing. I don't know anything. Okay, hang on. But like, theoretically. So left-facing C shape goes down here. Probably with like with with that broken and this broken. I want to just demonstrate. Game, please. I just want to look at a shape, that's all. Okay? I just want to look at a shape. There we go. And I can't because of that plus. And now these are... okay. If I gain verticality with a plus, that loses me access to the minuses in the very top and very bottom. However, if I gain verticality like this, I maintain my ability to touch this thing. Okay, well I split this into 3 shapes. The one that particularly interests me is this L shape right here. I can't do anything with what I have now. But okay, let's say this was down here. 1, 2, 3. Then I need 1, 2, 3. I can't make any such shape. Like, look at this huge prohibition zone. It's so big. It's just in the way of everything. Am I even trying to do the right task here? Well, that just gets me stuck. I'm not convinced that's a failure state. It probably is, but I'm unconvinced. Maybe it's not. Nothing is helped by this, though. Like, what do I think is going to happen here? Okay, I think I can say with some confidence I'm not getting this block up into this chamber. Not in this state of the puzzle, at least. With momentum, I could do it. Oh. Actually, yeah, with momentum I could totally do it. Maybe that's part of the key. Okay, you intrigue me. So, what that would allow me to do... If I'd... Okay, so, like... if I chip off part of this... somehow... How would you chip off part of anything? Without using that, I wouldn't. But okay, let's say with using that. This makes a convenient shape for some things, maybe, kinda. I mean, this has already gone all kinds of wrong, but let's pretend it didn't. Hi. How do I do stuff? I don't know. Okay. So sure, you know what? That shape is totally fine. Is it? Maybe. I'm not certain. I want the ball not to bond. Actually, it doesn't matter. It can do it. Nothing matters. This shape is wrong. For what I was thinking, I want this. Sure, why not? That's noisy. Okay, so I guess I'd want to catch that probably. I mean, there's nothing I can actually do with that after I've done it. But, you know, it is possible to get that broadcast block up here. It can be done. And actually, oh, no, one cool thing that does is it gives me a much larger manipulation zone. Like, I get all the pushing I want up here. However, this would have to return again because it has to be involved in this equation. The idea of getting it up here was to bond it to the two pluses, then split that apart to get two broadcast blocks. I really doubt that's going to happen, though. So, really, it just looks like I need to prevent this bond. Okay, alternate way to do that. Yeah, okay, if this is only too tall, that's much better in many, many ways. Okay, so next mission, I think, is much more plausible. I want to chip off... Gonna have to use this plus. Sure. I want to chip off something. Not that. Wait, what? So I want to do this on the bottom? Alright, fine. So if I construct one of these. The idea with that... Sure, you might end up coming along as a useful tool for this. I don't know, I think this might be going somewhere, actually. Now that I look at it, this is kind of nice. I've probably already messed up several things. Oh, how do I go there? Yeah, it's too late. I don't have... What I was gonna do was this, before those were consumed, but it's already after. Other possibility. Instead of momentum here, I know that this is actually kind of a short distance. If I had a long poker that was too tall in some way, I could just poke in here without using momentum to cross that gap. How'd I get a long poker down? This is a choke point that makes that hard. I feel like this thing's purpose was for moving a block like that down. Maybe. The question then becomes, how do I move it over after that? Okay, so, and that has some implications. So I need, in the theoretical world where I've put something pokey down here. Oh, idea. What if I don't put something pokey down there, but instead... Okay, let's try this. Not gonna work. If I do this, it still won't. If I do this, maybe it will. Things are kinda taking shape a little bit. Like, I'm getting the idea of the sorts of operations I can do with these tools I have up top. Yeah, you're in the way. You'll be involved someday, but not yet. Not until I understand what I'm doing better. I guess you'd have to go there, which means your protrusion is inconvenient. So what I'm thinking here is that I can put a ball down into this row, and then all I have to do is get something to its right and push left once. I don't have to make a long finger coming in here to push this. What that would entail is pushing something down through this choke point. Right at least once. Farther, because like an absolutely thin thing coming through there would have to make it past this wall and go right. Then it would have to continue downward at least once. I'd have to get to the other side of it, so it needs a rightward finger, a very long one coming in here. Then I would push that left to get the ball moving. And the finger coming down here has to be made of multiple components so that they can fit through that space. This is looking ridiculously unlikely. With my crude tools up here, I can't build such a complicated machine. So clearly I do something else. No. The Golem is far heavier and more powerful than the momentum block. I was thinking, like, could I use momentum to transport myself through a prohibition zone, but no. No, I cannot. Okay. If this were inside a box, pushing that box around would sometimes have momentum-carrying properties. Basically just constructing a larger ball. This very bright white background's a little harsh to look at. That doesn't darken it at all. There isn't a... Oh, that's different. I kind of like that. I'm going to leave it that way until I need to count something. That actually looks much nicer. I can see my footprints more clearly. This is how I'm amusing myself now. I don't know what to do with any of this. Like, what is this? How do I even start on something like this? There's this one little patch of sand in here that just refuses to be footprinted. I never step in that spot. There, I did it. So who's hard to touch? These two, this one, these two. But the hard part is not touching the goal objects. I mean, sure it is, because the earlier, much harder part is just getting anything through this corridor. Like, this choke point is severe. Momentum helps, but it requires things to be a certain thinness. What it kind of feels like to me is, like, what's suggested is that like, maybe I'm misunderstanding this mechanism. Maybe I'm not trying to disarm this. I just want to build some tools here, pack them into this space in some way that's compatible with momentum, shove the ball down to get them through the restriction zone, then just have a big pile of tools down here that I unpack and do what with? Insert in here and push over? Okay, so with this constructed the way it is, I don't think I can make... Oh wait, maybe I can. Okay, how would this be? With that shape I can avoid the... No, I can't. So it would plus and rebond itself, so I'll prevent that with one of those. This is not anything. I mean, something this wide can't ever fit through there. So I can't have anything wider than 3. There isn't really a height restriction, but like those two walls together make it really awkward to get anything through here. Forward-facing C-shape is like the easiest thing to get through, probably, maybe? Like, this thing? Well, I can't even. Okay, so L-shape. Tall L. Doesn't really go much of anywhere. I mean, okay, so this is a... it's really nothing. No, nothing good is happening here. Wait, okay, so if I... get this stuck, yeah, that's what I've done. Yeah, this can't get out. Bonding to that doesn't help. What? Okay, so we are not even vaguely close to the end of this game. Like, I am 1,000 miles away. This puzzle alone is going to take me... I don't know. I just don't know. And that's why it's going to take me so long, because I don't know anything, it feels like. Just nothing makes even the slightest bit of sense. Oh, I do spot one thing, though. Oh, no, I don't want to actually reset. I spot a way to touch a hard-to-reach goal object, so let's at least do that. That would be... this way. Okay, I've touched that minus. Cool. Ah! Like, I don't even have the slightest bit of a foothold here. This is what Civ felt like at the start, though this one's even more so, somehow. Dude! Huh. Huh. Pure confusion. I'll probably leave this behind and go try the other one. Meaning this will be the last puzzle I'm stuck on, unless the other one is just as impossible as this. Being the last puzzle in the game, kinda. It's probably gonna be even more so. Oh dear. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I will someday, but, like, this is just... So, what I think is happening here is I have to have some major insight, like, just make a connection across a pretty large gap of some action that's somehow going to make these elements make sense, because nothing, literally nothing in this puzzle makes sense to me. Like, I don't know at all what I do with any of these objects. First guess is these are used to carve up this, to make tools. I don't know what the pluses are for. Maybe they reshape those tools. Then I have to somehow pile probably all of those tools through here. Maybe I don't need all of them, but like... the moves I can do with these are pretty limited, which maybe will ultimately help me. Now, hold on a second. So again, the last time I had a shape like this, what I wanted involved... well, but this is not last time I had a shape like this. This is a different... this is a completely different situation. Putting myself in a box doesn't help at all. Anyway, yeah, so I think I need to carve this up. Put the pieces somewhere. I don't even know why I need to carve it up. Like, why would I do that? What tools would help me? I don't know. So I need to imagine what kind of tool would be helpful down here, and then see if that's a shape compatible with these extreme restrictions up here. Got this tool, which at this point I think is probably for transporting those tools that I build across this gap. Probably. That's my guess. It might also be involved in touching this minus. I've shown that it can do that. There's this gate here. The existence of this makes me want to think I can rescue it. It'd be very easy to rescue if I could disarm this trap first. Disarming this trap probably would involve some of those aforementioned tools that I would build out of this. So now, hold on. I wanted a tool that was an upper right bracket. Ah, yes. So I was able to build it. I was able to transport it. But then I wasn't able to get myself through here without already springing this trap. Like, this trap just absolutely stops me from doing anything if I want to gain the resource of this ball. Not literally everything, but most things. Okay, now, hold on. Why do I need... how wide is this? Well, see, this is the point where I turn the grid back on. Because I need to count. No. My cursor is here, confusing the highlight. I'm trying to control with my gamepad, but it's... so after I were to push... I need some assistance pushing that, but okay, so after... Alright, so a few things. If I wanted this to go in here... I'll finish that sentence eventually, don't worry about it. Once it gets to that point, I have to be able to push this up. So then I would get this in here, I'd push it up there, up to here. Then, after that, this needs to travel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. The amount of space this can move is 1, 2, 3, 4. Not even close. So this would have to not be in this space. Okay. So I can be absolutely certain, unless I am doing the thing where I'm bonding this twice horizontally, then splitting it once vertically, which, no, I'm not. Of course I'm not. But yeah, unless I'm doing that, to actually get 2 more broadcast blocks out, then I absolutely need to disarm this trap. There's no way around it. Because this has to go in here and right 7. Springing this trap means you are trapped in a space that is much less than 7 wide. So there is no way I could get enough rightward push on this to touch that ever. So this one proves I must disarm this trap, unless I'm doubling my one broadcast block and just sacrificing this. That would involve getting it up, which you could help with. Probably, somehow. In the process of going up, I'd need a backstop here? And like that goes by this plus, which I would have to involve in this process. I would need both pluses intact. Get this up here with momentum with a backstop there. Without snarfing that up. So already, what? What are you talking about? That's not happening. Oh wait, hold on, there's an alternative. There's an alternative. Wait, maybe I can do something here. I was ready to give up 10 minutes ago. It didn't quite happen. I spot a way to potentially get this up here without going by that and without needing a backstop. Ooh! That sounds promising. Let's do that. So that means... What does it mean? I need to deal with this ball. You are an inconvenient shape. But I'd have to disrupt some pluses to do this. Well, are you sure? I don't think I am. Well, that's not coming back from there is the problem. Can I do that first? No. Maybe. I mean, technically, maybe. Okay, there's a particular carve I'm trying to pull off here. That's not it. Wait, hold on. I can, okay, wait, am I sure? Well, yeah. Of course. What am I trying to do? So don't touch either plus. Carve this into an upper right L bracket shape. I think those are mutually exclusive goals. So the two places for an upper right L bracket shape are here and here. If I want to carve this out, that puts me too close to the plus. Unless this is already gone, at which point... Hold on, why do I want that? Maybe I don't. I just need to construct a backstop to put down here so that I can get the ball down there against this wall, push this over here, lob it up, and then I can push this right to get around to the other side, push it left, get around to the other side, and have freedom. Bond it to the pluses, split it apart, have the two broadcast... Oh! That's looking much, much more possible than the other things I was looking at. So all I care about... is getting the ball into this column. It'll have to be... like down this far. Okay. So I first got to get past this obstacle. That's number one. All right. So how plausible is that? No. I just want any shape at all Okay, that's any shape at all. Wait, did I have the potential to do something better here? I might have. No, not really. No. No, this doesn't do what I want. Okay, this must move left. Without anything bonding to this plus. Like, that's already a ridiculous prospect. You want to do what? Are you serious? You know what? Let's try and do step 1 of that plan. Move the ball left without anything bonding to that plus. An implausible prospect on its own, isn't it? Well, no. I mean, I did it. Oh yeah, but hang on, like, for what I'm doing, I don't need any of these tools. Maybe these tools are all just for ball control and nothing else. Okay, well now if that were the case, then this is a great thing to put down as a backstop. So I need to move it left, down, left. I think I've done that. Oh, wait. This arrangement looks nice. Oh, this does exactly what I wanted. Cool, cool. Okay, that's what I wanted. So I spring this trap. I just sacrifice these. Let's just say this is red herring. I think there was a puzzle with a red herring in it once before. So it's not entirely implausible. I have some problems here farther down the road, but like, I just want to go any step at all. I have nothing right now, but I think this is beginning to look like something. Oh, I used all my minuses. Okay, that is distinctly a problem. So do that, but with 1 destruction fewer. Specifically destruction in the bottom, because that's the only way, because of this exit, that's the only way I get this out. Okay, so this L shape was never used. Could I have not broken that off and saved a minus somehow? Probably going to be this minus, because I'm doing a bunch of operations in that area. So if I just don't detonate that. Hold on, so I detonated this. What I had done was this. And then these two things? Yes, okay, so that's what I ended up with. So preserve one of these two minuses. Yeah, so I need 2 pluses and a minus. I used that. Why? I don't know. How much exactly do I need to peel off to make you move? Okay, so we're starting over. If I break down 3 corners of this... No, okay, so breaking 2 apart... No, the ideal is that I break it in the middle. That gives me the most pieces. This doesn't let me break it in the middle. Not permitted. Let's flip that vertically. Is there... How much symmetry is there here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's different down here than up here. So these are closer to the top than the bottom. I'm sure that's important. Right, so that's what allows me to carve here, but up top, if I wanted to do that, I'd be stuck one farther left. Okay. I'm trying to preserve this. I can use the other three, but like this in particular needs to be preserved. Or this. But I think this will be easier to not use. Either bottom minus needs to be preserved. So if this is number 1, and this is number 2, then I already have an L shape here. Ooh, look at this thing that can totally function as a stop for that. It doesn't have to be a bottom minus. Got it. This is looking good. This is looking good. This is looking very good. I think I have something. I think I have something very real here. Okay. Promise. This shows much promise. This shows even more promise. Okay. So check it. I got that. I got a left stop. I got another left stop. And I have a bottom thing going through. Alright, so with a new mental model about how all of this works, I obtain broadcast block. I maintain 2 pluses there and a minus to use. The way I use that is I don't make a row of 3 horizontally, I do one of these. And detonate the middle block, thereby giving me vertical leverage. Okay. Okay, now you're talking. So now what? Now maybe I can begin to do interesting work. I don't have a lot of tools left. This still exists, which is nice. But like, do I seriously think I can make anything happen here? Idea. Before I did that... if I were to preserve... oh, I can't. You're kind of stuck there. I wanted to find a way to put this down here below where that's going, but that's not happening, right? Not happening. Okay. Because, yeah, both of these are kind of stuckish right now. I wanted to involve this and maybe that shuffle. Maybe. Oh, hey, this gate's going to come down while I'm doing my operations in there. I'm going to lose something one way or another. So I really do want to lob one of these through there. Okay. Well, it's there. It's maybe still rescuable. Yeah, this is still the closest semblance to anything that I have. So, let's do some operations. I want a little more verticality here, and I can't really have it the way I've arranged things. I put that too wide block in a bad spot. What if I don't? You stay up there. I think this is not a viable solution path, but it will help me understand more, and it's very worth doing for that. Don't bond that way. Only some ways work, not all of them do. Okay. So with some separation here. Alright, so now I can do lots of things. Here's my telekinesis. So now what do I want to do with it? I guess I'll start by getting this off the wall. Okay, cool. So I have another tool now. I can put it down there if I want. I'll need a little more verticality, which I can have. Done. Okay, so you're down there. So I have the tool to detonate this. I have insufficient tools to deal... Wait, no. If I keep... Ooh. Okay, hold up. I think I actually wanted this somewhere else. I think I did want it. Right there is fine. Sure. Alright, ball retrieved. And this thing can come back. I'll need to manually intervene here, which is fine. I can do that. Alright, here's some tools. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to phrase the lob of things in here such that, like, this block gets demolished. Well, hang on. That gate will come down in such a way that it can maybe be pushed over. Okay, so this is just kind of an inconvenience right now. What do I want? Let's start with some of this, maybe? Alright, well, let's just lob and see what happens. The obvious. Oh! So... semi-obvious. This is a much better shape for that than what I have, but I can't really swap them right now. Let's at least just look at this. You are in the way. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Now, here's the other thing. I need more... Putting this shape in here is insufficient. So watch how that happens. This gets stuck there and never detonates that, so this right here is actually the most out-of-the-way one. I would need momentum in... more columns than that, wouldn't I? Like this obviously is not good for anyone, or at least not for me. That's not as much separation as I want. I want more. It might work though. Yeah, see, that's no good. No good at all. If I had this tool... So if this... Alright, so if these two blocks were in here instead of those two blocks, I'd push once, nothing would happen. I'd push again, this would fall. and then a single lob would get everything in. So this 3 tall thingy would slam everything else to the right. Okay, yeah, so that's the arrangement that works. So this in here, push manually twice, allow this to fall, get back out, shove something with momentum. This 3x3 packed together thing consisting of gravity, 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 block, 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 block. Gets put in there. Gravity ends up all the way on the right. Momentum is here or here. And those are all detonated. Leaving me with 2 broadcast blocks I control, one of which must go in here. I'm still 1 short unless I can make this shorter by 1. There was no reason this had to be tall like this. Did I have the option of making it 1 short? No, there was a reason, because otherwise my momentum block would go through there. Okay, could this have been narrower? Well, that wouldn't help me. Okay, so could I do this carving, ending up with 1 block fewer? Like, leave a nub on there, carve 1... no, I can't offset vertically. So yeah, the answer is probably no. So that split into 2 this way. Well, now, hold on. I can end up with a... Are those shapes friendlier? They might be. I don't think they are. But I don't know. That might be viable still. Can I vie with this? Let's look. Like, that still leaves me enough room to do everything I want to do here. But then this is all the way down here, and no. Hold on, do I actually need you for anything? Well... Oh, wait. Wait for what? What are you waiting for? Nothing's gonna happen. For some reason, I was imagining that it would somehow be helpful to do this. It would not. This is also similarly not useful in any way. Getting more offset on that does nothing meaningful. Putting this against a left wall means I lose whatever goes against that left wall until I already have this. Means that whatever goes against this bottom wall is permanently lost. If I'm permanently losing something, I probably want it to be as small as possible. So let's switch what goes where. So I'll temporarily lose this. I'll keep the 1x1. Well, the 1x1, I'll permanently lose the 1x1. I can get this one back and involve it in that process. And I believe pushing with the momentum there will at least let me detonate all 6 of these. So that'd be progress. Right, that problem. Is that fixable? I don't see how it would be. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't have to go against that wall. I can actually go ahead and bond that. Oh, but I don't have access to this. Hold on. What happens if I just lob that up right now without changing anything? That's actually fine, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And I even get my ball back, which I do want. Alright, the amount of things that have just sort of worked out with this is like suspiciously much, such that I think I am on some kind of intended solution path, even though it's ridiculous. Like, what are these for? Like, this especially is like the reddest of herrings if this actually works out. But I have my doubts. But they are just that, doubts. I don't know anything yet. My head is empty. So right, again, at the very least this lets me detonate all 6 of those. So I'm pretty sure I have a viable way to do that. Oh. Without anything horizontal, I can't really easily park you up in one of these 2 rows. How do I do that now? Probably with my own body. Okay, reasonable. I can do that. So anyway, this thing is going over here. Oh, it's too tall. Oh, of course. I can't get a 3 tall through there. That's impossible. Okay. So that does need to be too tall. And having this be 1 by 1 is not actually directly helpful. I'm losing it against the bottom wall anyway. So, but after all this, I still have the problem that I don't have enough resources to touch both of those. Like, even if I solve all of my current problems, I can go back and turn that back into 2 blocks of 2. And it won't really help me. So if this is 2 blocks of 2... I'm putting the... Who am I putting where? I can't do it that way. See, this arrangement does not allow me to get the wide one down here as the backstop for the ball. It has to be the tall one. Because somebody goes against this wall to stop you, and that somebody is stuck there until I already have control over this. Are they? Hold up. I can go here now, if I'm sacrificing this, which I think I am. It is suspicious I can get around this before I do stuff, but there's nothing I can do with that. Like, there's no way. I can't insert a tool in there. Oh, I should note, though, that I can push like this, in case it's ever relevant. Wait. Are there... I don't think I want that. No. 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 Maybe. Wait, I see something. Do I really? Probably not. Looking for a way to let this be the backstop for the ball while still being able to lift this up somehow. I think that way doesn't exist. I'd have to have an object down here stopping that, or... mostly I'd have to have an object there stopping that. Okay, so hang on, resource check. These shapes are not compatible with touching those. Like, I don't have a plan for this. I need an extra 1x1. I need a 1x1. I need another 1x1 than what I have. Like, broadcast 1x1 number 1. The broadcast block goes here. The other one just becomes a regular block then and goes here. And I need an additional 1x1 or the ball. Wait, the ball. But the ball's going in here. Is it? Yes. Yes, it is. And it's not coming back. Unless I've done a pre-push. With this in here, let this fall. Yeah, I think I can get the ball back. Okay, so that means that it's okay to sacrifice a resource against the bottom wall here. Okay, so ball goes here, broadcast here, broadcast here. These two tools are just for assisting with this. Okay, reasonable. And the vertical one is the one I want. And that's still something I can't do. That's the problem. I can do, if I really want to for some reason. I don't think this would ultimately end up being helpful, but I can get some influence down here with this. What's that going to do for me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's as much influence as I get. I don't get any more than that. I just wish I could swap these two and somehow lose a different thing. Like, yeah, so this whole idea is no good because I'm never pushing this up no matter what I do. And now that this is against the bottom wall, I'm also never pushing it up. So it is as though I need to get another something down here prior to... Yeah, this pair of shapes doesn't let me do what I could do with the other one. Because it's too wide. It's too wide. I have to go here and have to temporarily lose this. I don't want to, but I have to. I don't get a choice. Also, I messed something else up. Is there another set of shapes that would be better for that? Can I... Okay, so... Where did I have options when carving? So basically I'd want to end up with something different here, and that's impossible. Oh yeah, that's definitely impossible. It can only exactly be this. Yeah, so I get exactly that L bracket, and there are only two ways I can carve it. I can do this. If this were the pusher that went in here, this L comes in here. Okay, so push, push, push. Detonate. So at that point I have an L shape here. I think I missed this block if I do that. So this big L shape. Just trying to visualize. So we got this here, that big L shape there. It goes one more, and okay, so that's this L shape. Single block here, nothing there. L shape continues, continues, pushes this here, detonates that. Okay, so now I have a connected 1, 2, 3, 4, and a single. Continues pushing. The single detonates this. The what's now this block anchors against this wall, and yeah, this one never gets touched in that case. Oh, and also that's 3 tall. 3 tall. 3 tall can't get through this hallway. Has to be 2 tall maximum. Right. Okay. 2 tall maximum. Can I have a 2 tall with a different shape? I don't want a different shape. I want exactly 2 tall. I want to get a 2 tall in here. And, and that's hard to do. Now I rewound past my initial carving. I think I remember it. So it was this. And this. So hold on. Option. Right, option is this instead of that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait. This is good. This is meaningful. This is different and better. Because now, with these shapes, I have better options, I think. I'm going to elevate this for some reason, because I think it's a little more comfortable. Okay, so I want to lose the 1x1, keep the 1x2. Which means I temporarily lose the 1x1 in order to permanently lose the 1x1. Okay, so you're permanently lost. This one can come back to me. It's completely okay to just lob this upward. I don't have to do all that sideways business I was doing before. Okay. So I have this. I cannot believe this puzzle is actually coming together, like, today. I thought I was so far from anything happening, but then, just like, I kept pushing on it, and things started actually happening. I did not expect to get anywhere with this today, but it seems to be happening. I think it's either not time for that yet, or I needed to do this instead. Yeah, let's say that one. Actually, this would have worked fine both ways. Alright. So this comes back to me. It's gonna go down. It can do that now, kinda. If I do it right. Okay. So you're there. In a weird spot. Don't worry about it. Okay, so you're there. Now, yes. Okay, so here's what happens. This ball doesn't just casually lob in there right now. It's not time for that yet. It's time for something else. Okay, you. Alright, that's fine. I want you to be... I want some offset here. You know what? I don't have to go in there. I have telekinesis. I'll do it from here. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, great. So leave it exactly like that. Then lob the ball in. That way this slams everything against the wall. And how does that get me the ball back? Because I put a broadcast block in between me and the ball there. Got a problem. How do I get the ball into this row? I don't. That's no good. Okay, so this would not have helped me. Okay, so I'm missing a step still. Hold on, no, I have the perfect solution to that. I use my own body. That's right, I already figured this out. I just didn't quite actually do it, so I forgot what I was doing. Okay, great. So I want... These do need to compact together a little bit. Okay, so let's get these kind of in position. They need to be in the same thingy. And split apart how much vertically? A little more than that. Something like this or so? That's perfect. Okay. Ball hits me. That detonates. Problem. Ball stays there for a moment. I get a broadcast block in front of it. Sure, that one's fine. It's not. I need some offset first. You'll have to go like way out here. Okay, so I need to offset in this direction. About as much as I can. Okay, great. So that goes in there. Ball can come back in theory. This is not... I can work with it from here. This is fine. I have telekinesis. I can do anything. Ooh, careful. There's that. That gate is trying to make my ability to do anything not work so well. Okay, you. Let's use this little divot. There we go. Alright, so I need you down, and I think I can do that from here, probably. It'll take a little bit of doing, but I can. Oop, too far. Okay. They're very close together now. So now I need horizontal split. And ooh, they're too close together for that. Okay. So let's do this first. Awkwardness, it's fine. I wonder if this in any way resembles an intended solution to this puzzle. I just don't know at this point. How do I think this is going to happen? I'm not sure yet. What I'm ultimately trying to do is to catch that ball and return from there with my body. I need a lot more horizontal split than that. Okay, so, and I think I have some other problems too, but one thing at a time. You're just short of being able to go there. Alright, so I need more horizontal split. I guess I can kind of get it this way. Well, that's one more. Is this one more still? No, it's not. Is one more enough? Yes. Okay. I need actually, like, really, really a lot. I think more than I can get. I think my ball's in the wrong column. Yep. Yep, it's not in the right place. I can fix that. There, check it. There. That was not a problem. I still have some problems, though. That is insufficient. So these need to be in line. Good luck with that. Like, how's that gonna happen? Hold up, I can do a lesser lob. I don't need this much actual distance here. Like, I can just... Oh, boy. Like, I can do an intermediate throw. All I need is... Oh, the way this is vertically laid out makes that real tricky, because I only get this much verticality here. Which means if I'm horizontally in line with the ball as it's getting thrown, I cannot... Oh boy, I cannot do what? Okay, so if you're down there... Yeah, I think I have a fundamental incompatibility here, don't I? If I want to throw that back... I need my mimic block, like, all the way in there. Then I need to make a left push from this row, so like you're down a bit, and I can't push this up to get the two in line. Yeah, I don't think this works. Was there a point at which it could have? Or can I, like, So if this is up, can I work with up somehow? I don't think I can, because the only... Okay, yeah, so the only row compatible with... Oh, wait, idea! What about this gate? Can that stop it? That can stop it. Oh, you're useful for something. You're useful, you're useful, you're useful. There we go, there we go. I need a little bit more horizontal splits. Ha ha ha! The gate stopped it. Perfect, perfect. It's not perfect, but it's a start, and I think I can totally make the rest of this happen. Yeah. Alright. So I need to reduce my split. Both ways. You're basically out of there, but not quite. You need to reduce a little more. I can do... Oh, not there. With more vertical split I can. Nifty. Alright, this did come in handy. This didn't. That seems like... a superfluous element. Okay, I need to actually use the ball here to get that offset, which is funny and totally cool. So now, like, you two need to get out of there. I guess I'll use the gate. Ooh, gate's gonna push ball. Okay, so no, I need to reduce my horizontality more before I come out of here. Alright, let's reduce it a lot. That's as much as I can reduce. Oh. Alright, things are not as good as I hoped. Is there some sneaky way I can actually slip this out through there? I think there is. This is fascinating. Oh, what is this? This is amazing. What a puzzle. Oh, and it's all coming together. Mostly. It's not perfect yet. Okay, so would this offset help? I think so. That looks helpful to me. Okay, so now I can change the verticality. Keep pulling that out. There we go. Excellent. Wow, what a journey this is. Like, this whole... Hey, stop that. This whole puzzle just is spectacular. It was incredibly intimidating, but... Now... Do I have anything that's actually good here? Yes, I can use the gate the other way to push the ball into me. Yeah. Okay. And with enough vertical offset, that's completely and totally fine. So you just safely hang out somewhere. I'm gonna need... I can do this. I know this is very doable from this sort of state, so I need this to come up, align things, come down, be there, and clunk. It's on me. Ha! What? What? I did it? Are you sure? I'm not yet, but it kind of looks a whole lot like I solved this puzzle. That's a solve. That's done. That's it. What? What? Really? Oh man, the rush from that. Nothing else like it. Wow. I just feel like I just did the impossible. Like, there was no way for that puzzle to be solved, and yet somehow it happened. Oh. Wow. Yeah, okay. Nothing else to say. That's amazing. What an incredible puzzle. I just have a hard time believing that all that just happened, but it sure did. Oh, okay. One puzzle to go. Who knows what's in there? We'll find out next time. I'll see you then.